Hey there YouTube, this is 101 Bronson back here again today with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Jungle Hunter Predator, the unmasked version that NECA has put out for the 30th anniversary of the film Predator from 1987. So this would have been 2017 that this was put out. It's a re-release. They of course previously released some Predator figures, which I missed out on, so I was very glad that they re-released them. As they are doing this year for the Alien 40th anniversary, I believe, they're re-releasing some figures from that line, like Ripley, the Alien, the big chap. So I'm gonna get those. But today we're talking about Predator. Let's take a look at this re-release of the Jungle Hunter Predator from Predator. So yeah, as always, packaging's up first. Let's go take a look. So here we go. This is the box for the re-release. So this is different from the Ultimate figures that I review on the channel. This is like kind of what they did for the 40th anniversary Rocky 4 figures. Like they put a box. It is a collector friendly box. I already know what the next figure is going to be after this, and that has a typical clamshell packaging that NECA is known for as well. But this is a collector friendly packaging. You just take the figure out, just open it up down there at the bottom or up there. You take the figure out, you can always put it back. The original twisties are still in there, as you can see. Anyway, this is the Jungle Hunter Unmasked from Predator. Nice glossy finish there on the title. Ages are 17 and up. There's a warning again for choking hazard. There's the Predator logo. Here's the side, again with a very glossy finish to it. 30th anniversary, Jungle Hunter Unmasked. Same on the other side, but this here we have a picture of the figure. And let's give everybody credit for this. The sculptor and the painters. Yes, NECA Toys and Real Toys. 20th Century Fox that own the film. Here's the back, 30th anniversary collection. So the re-release, not just the Predator, but they also re-release some Arnie figures. So I do believe you can still pick these up. Might be wrong, you have also a masked figure. I do like this. You have the quote here. What the hell are you? What the hell are you? I love that at the moment in the film. Let's do the accessories here first. Removable backpack, skull and spine, and now over 30 points of articulation. Let's read up on the on the kind of synopsis for the film. Deep in the Central American jungle, the Predator is hunting humans for sport. Armed with his plasma caster, wrist blades, and cloaking technology, the Predator methodically stalks and kills the opponents he deems worthy. The Jungle Hunter Predator collects the skulls and spines of his victims as trophies and skins his prey, leaving the bodies hanging from the trees. When a special forces team is dispatched on a rescue mission, they soon become the Predator's prey. Yeah, so that's the packaging for this re-release for the 30th anniversary of the Predator. So let's take a look at what he comes with, and then we're going to take a look at the figure. So here are the accessories for the Predator. This is what they mean with the removable backpack. You can put it over his left shoulder. This houses the plasma caster, which is a movable piece, as you can see right there. It moves and goes up and down. It's on a little ball joint, I believe. And you have a little connecting piece there. You just simply plug that in his back, and you have that sitting on his shoulder. So we're going to put that on him in a second. This is a skull and spine that he collects from his victims. I do like this piece, very cool. There you go. And he has a alternate hand. This is the hand that he comes with when you take him out of the box. But I put the other hand in it, which I'm going to show you, because that actually is capable of holding the skull and spine. So you do have an open grabbing hand that is on the figure as you take him out of the box. So let's take a look at said figure, and here he is. The ugly motherfucker. So yeah, this is the shoulder that you put the plasma caster on, which if you forgive me for a second, I'm gonna make a little cut. Let's make that happen. There we go. Now it's on his shoulder, as you can see right there. Movable, and yeah. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. There's only one head sculpt for it. It's the Unmasked one, and damn, I love me this head sculpt. I'm telling you, I love this Predator. I mean, you can see the eyes in there, that mouth with the I don't know what you call this, the outer teeth or whatever you want to call it. I love this. It's so detailed. You got them freckles on the or I believe they're freckles on the skull, on the top of the head there. You got the dreadlocks, which are all movable pieces. I do like that. It's like soft rubber pieces. I do like the way these look. You got the chains, if you want to call it that, or necklaces I should say, with some skull pieces or whatever it is from different species I guess. There are movable pieces, and this is an actual string that they're on, so that's cool. You got the wrist computer or whatever you want to call it, which actually does open up, right? Yes, it does. Which actually does open up, and look at that. It's that from the ending sequence of the film. Not gonna spoil it, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Do like that. That's a great attention to detail, if you ask me. So yeah. Other than that, attire wise, he has the blades on the other hand, his right hand, our left side view. This one spine, this one blade here is very loose, as you can see, so I'm not gonna mess around too much with that. I'm really afraid that that's gonna ooh crap, he almost fell over. I'm really afraid that that's gonna snap off. I'm not giving that a long lifespan, that blade right there, so I'm not gonna fuck around too much with that. This one is sturdy though, but this one, yeah, you can see it there, it's about to come off, and it came like that out of the packaging. I guess it's transport damage or whatever you want to call it, but or it's, oh crap, almost made it fly off, or it's quality control issues, I don't know. But anyway, let's take a look at the rest. I do like the way the torso is detailed. You got the cloth that covers up his fun stuff, if you want to call it that. I mean, I don't know how these predators reproduce, but anyway, you got the metal armor plating on the legs, shins, and hips, and whatever on the crotch. So I guess he has some material there, because otherwise why would you need crotch protectors? But yeah, do like how it is detailed. And then we go down to the feet. Usually do not pay attention much to feet with these action figures, but I mean, these are special because there are, I mean, I never seen feet like this, have you? I mean, bless you. Yeah, those are the cats. They're sneezing, as you can see. Bless you, my dear. So yeah, we've taken a look at the attire, we've taken a look at the accessories. This skull and spine does fit in that hand over there. For the purpose of this review, you're just going to take my word for it. It does fit in there. Let's cover articulation for this one, shall we? Alright, here we go. And in terms of articulation, usually we start with the head and I show you the head articulation, but for this one it's a little different because this might be really stiff joint or quality control issues. I have to say I've not seen too many reviews on the Predator action figures. I know there's a lot out there, but I just haven't taken the time to look at them. But the head for me doesn't really move, it doesn't turn. It kind of goes up and down, kind of pivots, but that's about it. So I guess you could turn the head, but not on mine. So yeah, having said that, yeah, it might be quality control issues, it might be, or that might be how the figures, again, I haven't seen too many reviews, so maybe some of you can comment if this is a common thing with the head sculpt for the Predator. Is it just a pretty solid piece? Because, I mean, I don't know, it should move, but it doesn't. But anyway, so that's the head, so little negative point for that. The arms, I'm going to demonstrate it with this arm. They do move 360 degrees all the way around. They move outwards about that much. You have a bend at the elbow and no rotation. Oh, you do have a bicep swivel, if you want to call it that. Okay, so there you go. And the hand, they move up and down, side to side, all the fun stuff for that. Torso, he does have a torso spin right there. So let's take a look at the legs. He can kick forward, not that much. I don't want to break anything. No, he doesn't want to kick much more forward than this, and I'm not gonna push it. Otherwise, you know, knowing that this is a NECA figure, it probably is gonna break right on camera. I don't want that. Side to side action. Well, the left leg wants to go. This one refuses. It kind of goes. So sidewards, you're gonna get like that. And you do have a bend at the knee. It kind of looks like it's a double bend, but I mean, I don't know, is it a double bend? I think it's, no, it's a single bend. Yeah, it's a single joint knee. Very tight. God, I really don't want to push these things too much. And in terms of the feet, they kind of pivot side to side, up and down. They don't really, oh well, they do spin. They do spin. Okay. So yeah, anyway, in terms of articulation, kind of a letdown, especially since the box says, and now over 30 points of articulation. Well, it might be. I mean, I never really counted all the articulation, like moving the hands and rotating the wrist and I don't know whatnot. And maybe they include the plasma caster, which has articulation in it, but the head being pretty much a solid piece, yeah, kind of not too crazy about it. But you know, it's an action figure, and it's a major letdown for people who actually play with action figures, but of course I don't. I just collect them, I put them on the shelves, I pose them, I display them, that's it, right? I'm not gonna like I used to do when I was a kid and I had my GI Joes and what I don't know whatnot. You know, it's not like that, but it's not like I'm fully playing with them, committing hours and hours into playing like you know, like a kid. No, I'm not that kind of guy. If you are, that's fine. You know, I'm not saying that you're ever too old to play with action figures, right? It's totally up to everybody. You know, it's their own choice. But for me, I just like posing them, putting them on the shelves. That's it. This does lose posability thanks to the head being stiff, and that's the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, there you go. That's the Jungle Hunter Predator Unmasked version from the 1987 action classic Predator by NECA. So there you have it. Like I said, that's the ultimate, not ultimate, it's because I have a lot of ultimate figures. No, this was the re-release of the Jungle Hunter from Predator. Great movie, great action figure, even though it's lacking a bit in the articulation section. Kind of disappointing, but you know, having said that, it still looks great on the shelf next to Arnie from Predator, which I have. And yeah, I can recreate the great battle between Arnie and the Predator, right? In action figure form. So yeah, I'm always going to be a big fan of NECA, even if they do have quality control issues here and there. The figures, I do have some figures that have like snapped joints, arms have snapped off. But you know, I blame it also on myself. You know, I push the joints too far. When I get them out of the box, these figures, I always test everything. You know, I bend the elbows, I raise the arms, see if everything is working. I turn the head. You know, just testing if everything runs smooth. And you know, sometimes, you know, like with a figure that's coming up, not after this one, but shortly after this, a few videos after this, I should say, we're gonna have the Xenomorph from Aliens, the ultimate Xenomorph warrior, the brown version from Aliens. That one has the arm snapped off. I super glued it back, but it's never gonna be able to rotate anymore or something, you know, something like that. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it happens. It's part of the risk of collecting these things, especially when you know that the company has quality control issues. And you know, it's not being negative at all. I love NECA figures, and the quality control has improved, but yeah. Anyway, next up is the is a alien figure, but it's not an alien. It's a human. It's Lieutenant Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver from Aliens, the second one, in her bomber jacket. And that one has clamshell packaging, so I look forward to showing you that. It's a different type of packaging. And I love Alien, the franchise, and I love Aliens. Like I said, I do look forward to the 40th anniversary releases for Alien, once they hit here, because of course I am in Europe, so I'm gonna have to wait a while to reach here, especially with the pandemic, right? It's gonna be different moving to this country, and transportation, everything is difficult now, right? But once they do, make sure you can be sure that I'm gonna get them, especially the Ripley from the first one. But after this next video, we're gonna take a look at Ripley from Aliens in her bomber jacket, and yeah, look forward to that one. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you don't want to miss out, hit the subscribe button. And I guess that's about it, right? Take care of yourself, guys. Stay strong, stay healthy. So long for now.